I'd start off with something pretty light. You know, you don't like to see video vlogs jump straight into the crazy things to talk about. So I was thinking the other day, I went to the store with my mom, and we were getting cereal because my little brother eats cereal by the bag. And we went through the aisle, and of course they have like the normal things in the boxes, like the Kellogg's and the General Mills and all the name brands, and and then down further down the aisle they always have the stuff in the bags, which is the exact same thing, just with a different name, and they always give it like cheap knockoff names, like there's Lucky Charms, and then there's Marshmallow Mateys, which are basically Lucky Charms in the shapes of pirates, and then there's Cocoa Pebbles, and then Cocoa Rounders or something ridiculous. But they're the exact same thing. Just about every single one tastes exactly the same, and they're like 40% cheaper. And I'm not a huge cereal fan to begin with. Like, I like to eat cereal, but it's not one of those things where if I don't have cereal, I'm going to die. It's kind of a luxury because it's not, unless you get like a good cereal, like a cereal that's good for you. It really doesn't give you anything, especially like Cocoa Pebbles. It's like chocolate rice. Whatever you might have gotten by eating the puffy, grainy part of the cereal is completely negated by eating the chocolatey or the fruity part of the cereal, or the frosted part of the cereal. Like cornflakes, they're pretty good. Frosted Flakes, they're terrible. They have like 21 grams of sugar per serving. And usually people like me will eat, 2, 3 servings at a time just because you pour a huge bowl and you do something like that. But back to my thought, like, if off-brand cereal is 9 times out of 10 exactly the same as the regular cereal, and it's always cheaper, like significantly cheaper, why are General Mills and Kellogg's and cereal companies, how do they still make a killing on cereal? Is it they have so many other things that they make besides cereal that cereals are almost like the lost leaders of their company? Or is it like people are just too dumb to realize that the off-brand cereals are cheaper? Like, it's not one of those things where you go and you look at the Walmart brand versus the name brand, and the Walmart brand is like 5 cents cheaper, and usually it doesn't taste as good. Because I love shopping off brands, but I know, like, you never buy off brand Pop Tarts. They're terrible. You never get, like, I'm not a big fan of the off brand oatmeal. Sometimes it's okay. But, like, Quaker Oats, it's good stuff. But, like, cereal is one of those things where it's cereal, and regardless of the name brand, it's good. So how are cereal companies still making money on cereal? So I would just maybe encourage everybody, not because I have some vendetta against General Mills and Kellogg's and these big cereal making companies, but why spend $3 on a box of cereal when you can get twice as much for the same thing that's just an off brand and it comes in a bag instead of a box? So